Hey, the Duke of New York A#1 here, playing some Recoil, a game recently released on Steam for like $15 or something, but it's on sale, so I got it for 10. I'm currently playing Team Deathmatch, and I'm shooting a dude. Ah, jeez, that was open. Alright, cool, good to know. Anyways, Recoil seems to be a class-based shooter on account of all these classes. You have a loadout, you got your primary, you got stats, you got... Okay, hold on. Oh, jeez. It has to load each time I mouse over a thing. Cool. But you got all these things, and it seems once you mouse over it loads in. Alright. I haven't messed with that, though. I've just been running with defaults. You got iron sights. You have a crosshair. You have that little thing that pops up whenever you shoot a dude. It's a giant red X. It's pretty noticeable. So I'm going to try to find a dude to shoot. Like that one. Look at that X. It's red, so you hit a dude. Good work. And you can reload, in case you were wondering. You also have a pistol, so you can shoot that and reload that. And, I don't think they made this game for, 4x3 resolutions. Because, dear lord, look, alright, I need to go to, well, look at the magazine, look at that magazine. It's still, it never leaves the screen. I'm just taking it out, putting it back in. Also, if you dump and your magazine's empty, it still shows a little bullet at the top of it, which isn't important because this game's like 15 bucks. So, okay, I guess. But I've refused to advance to widescreen monitors, so in my resistance, I end up with games that sometimes have the magazine on screen still because I'm using a weird thing no one else does. Well, at least is not as common. So Recoil, you run around, you shoot dudes, you have iron sights. There have been plenty of technical issues with this, with weird frame rates, which I've noticed after playing each map a couple of times on like 3 frames per second. That seems to have solved all my frame rate issues, so I think it might be some weird loading bug or something. You have to run all the maps for a little bit, you know, before it all loads, which is weird, and they say they're working on it. They also released a patch that could have also fixed it, but I noticed I wasn't having weird frame rate issues. All my issues were fixed before that patch came out, so who knows. Oh geez, getting hit. Also, it doesn't seem that your health regenerates, so if you like those types of games, if you look in the lower left-hand corner, oh hello. Problem solved. You see that little plus, which usually means health bar, and then a bunch of stuff next to it. I've never seen that thing move up. It always goes down and then stays there, so that's neat. It's a fun little thing if you're into that. Again, this was this was published by the people who published Takedown Red Saber, which makes it seem like they release sort of budget versions of games. So if you like multiplayer games and running around and shooting, you could if you like iron sights. Jeez, bummer. You got this. And if you like a more tactical game, you could play Takedown Red Saber. And if you like something else they made, you could play that. Don't RPG me. RPG's pretty fast, that's good. It's not as fast as I'd like it to be, but it's shortly from leaving the bazooka or rocket launcher, it will hit a thing. I guess it's a rocket launcher because it's a rocket-propelled grenade. Anyways, not a lot of people are playing this game. I'm on the 14th server. There's this, and no one's playing deathmatch. That is because each map only has like 5 spawn points, so it's really easy to camp, A, and B, there is no spawn protection. So, when this first came out, everyone was playing deathmatch, it seemed. But I'm pretty sure everyone's learned the lesson, and I haven't seen anyone on a deathmatch server for a good couple of hours. Just none. So I'm assuming people have learned the lesson, and everyone's moved over to Team Deathmatch. So that's fun. That's nice. And when I say a couple of hours, I mean I don't remember when I got this, so you know why. Anyways, you can shoot people. You got a gun. There's other guns. However, the AK seems to be doing A-okay. Oh, I guess that was a shadow. Shadow freaked me out. Looks like an enemy shadow to me. Also, there's no way to identify teams besides having a giant name above their head, so that kind of bums me out. Recon. Got an MP5. It works kind of like the AK-47 in the same way that you left click. Bullets come out, you hit R, and your magazine comes back. So there's probably my new interesting things going on, but practical standpoint, I am running around and shooting dudes. And the problem is, because there's not a whole bunch of people playing, I'm not finding enough dudes I want to be shooting. And instead I'm being shot by rockets. So I have to run around, find a dude to shoot, and then shoot him. The thing that kind of bums me out about... I could stand a lot of this game. It's pretty okay. But because there's no, like, front line to be fighting towards, I've been caught wandering around maps for much longer than I'd want to be, like a good 5 minutes or so, trying to figure out where the action is, always a step behind. And I don't know where to go. There's no miniature map. I can't see where action's happening. I can only see there's some allies. Maybe there's enemies near them. But so, like that one. I was killed by him. And someone else seemed to have killed him. There's shadows. That's neat. There's that dude. You can see this out. Also, from what I've noticed, I am getting no frame rate differences between low and high settings. So if you do have this game, maybe just put it on high, because frame rate doesn't seem to change either way. So that's a tip or trick. I don't like this. How about I show you the shotgun, which has a neat thing going on with it. Kind of neat. The closest... It's kind of unique to this game, so maybe you'd like it. Only... So you see you can shoot dudes, right? This shotgun. Good. Got shot. Fun. Alright, let's try that again. I could just show you now, but I want to show you in the middle of shooting at dudes. I'm not a huge shotgun person, so I don't know what to do. Anyways, I guess that's good enough. Anyways, you hit R once, he does that. You hold down R, and then he puts the rest in. So if you're reloading a shotgun, hold down R, because otherwise you're going to reload it in a very dumb, long way. Just leaning, if you're into that.
Come on, we can't lose this.
There's also that dude, that's their announcer. They claim this game to be pretty metal, and by this game being pretty metal, I think they mean we had this one dude who sounds kind of neat announcing things. There's really nothing that seems to be terribly unique about this game, except for it is cheap and you don't have regenerating health. So if you want to buy a cheap game with iron sights and non-regenerating health and respawning, this is what you'd want, I suppose. So I guess get it, but if you don't want any of those things, don't get this. Also, there's our spawn apparently, so let's go find some enemies. Let's go find them. Let's go find some people to shoot. Like that guy. He also seems to jump really well when you're sprinting. That also... Nope. More allies.
Come on,
oh.
we can't lose this.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would not. Yeah, jump when you're sprinting. The system seems to be very technical, so if I'm, say, right here, and then sprint, jump, seems to be about... Yeah. So just having sprint then jump seems to do it. Well, not exactly, but whatever. Apparently this is where they are. Maybe I just get lost in these... Oh, I tapped R, didn't I? You need to hold it down. It's weird. I'm not used to it. Don't like that. There's also a heavy machine gunner, where as you might expect, his whole thing is he has a lot of bullets. So he doesn't have to reload as often. You can just sort of do that for quite a while. There you go. And then you have to reload.
Keep fighting harder. We can't lose this.
Oh,
we'll kick their ass next time.
Yeah, next time when we're listening to punk rock and metal, I guess. So you sit here for like 8 minutes. Well, I mean like 30 seconds, but you know it feels the same because there's not much to do. There's also the Rocketeer. He's dead. He can shoot rockets. He cannot, however, rocket jump. I have tried. It does not work. You just die. So this has been the Duke of New York. Maybe get this game. Probably not.